David Goggins' character did not appear out of nowhere. It was consciously constructed on the ruins of complete personal degradation. The first and most difficult step on this journey was what David himself calls the accountability mirror. At the age of 24, being an unemployed, fat, and stuttering guy, he walked up to his bathroom mirror, took a razor, completely shaved his head, and looked the raw truth dead in the eyes. He did not blame his abusive childhood, the racism surrounding him, or bad genetics for his failures. Goggins spoke all his most shameful flaws out loud to his reflection. You are fat, you are lazy, you are stupid, and you are constantly lying to yourself. This was not an act of self-pity or self-flagellation. It was a brutal, cynical inventory of his current state. To build a character like Goggins, you must completely eliminate all mental excuses and stop looking for people to blame for the situation you are currently in. After that, David took a pack of regular sticky notes. He wrote down his specific, most shameful weaknesses and his goals for eliminating them. Lose 50 kilograms, start reading without stuttering, study a paragraph from the textbook. He pasted these sticky notes directly onto the glass of his bathroom mirror. Every single day, while brushing his teeth or washing his face, he was forced to look at this list. The mirror transformed into a personal courtroom where he was both the judge and the defendant. If he skipped a workout or ate an extra slice of pizza, the sticky note on the mirror silently reminded him that he had failed himself once again. Character begins the exact moment you strip away your victim mentality. You must physically write your main weaknesses down on paper and make sure they stare back at you daily. Goggins argues that the brain loves to hide unpleasant truths from us, replacing them with comfortable illusions. Shattering these illusions in front of your own reflection is the foundation without which any attempts to develop discipline remain empty talk. You are obligated to become your own most ruthless critic because nobody else is going to come and do this dirty work for you. The second stage of forming an iron character is based on understanding basic human biology. Our brains are hardwired to protect us from discomfort, unnecessary energy expenditure, and physical pain. Every time you approach your physical or mental limit, your brain activates a protective survival mechanism that Goggins calls the 40% rule. At that exact moment, it feels to you like you are completely exhausted and cannot take another single step. But in reality, your body has only consumed 40% of its actual resource capacity. The remaining 60% is securely locked away by evolutionary circuit breakers. To hack this system and gain access to those hidden reserves, David developed a unique mental technique known as the cookie jar. This is not a metaphor for actual sweets, but a virtual storage vault of your personal victories over your own weakness, fear, and laziness. Every time Goggins found himself in a critical situation, for example, on the 100th kilometer of a run with fractured bones, when his kidneys were failing, and his mind begged him to stop, he mentally reached into this jar. He pulled out memories of times he had already conquered hell. He remembered how he lost nearly 50 kilograms in 3 months, how he survived freezing water during 3 hell weeks in the Special Forces, and how he endured abuse as a child. These memories served as undeniable proof for his rebellious brain. You have done this before. You are stronger than this pain. To build this type of character, you need to consciously collect moments where you stepped completely past your "I don't want to." Every early morning wake-up call in a freezing room, every heavy workout forced through sheer pain, every rejection of cheap dopamine, this is one mental cookie that you place into your jar. When a real crisis hits your life, you must have sufficient numbers of these hard facts to prove to your ego that you are capable of standing firm. Character is forged not in theory, but in the exact moments when you intentionally force yourself to do what your brain genuinely hates. You teach your mind to obey hard orders instead of following temporary emotions. The final part of Goggins' philosophy is the concept of callousing the mind. If you begin to dig the earth with a bare shovel every single day, the skin on your palms will first cover with bloody blisters, but then it will harden and turn into rough, pain-insensitive calluses. The human mind is structured in the exact same way. Most people live in absolute comfort. Their brains are soft and pampered, which is why any minor everyday issue or stress knocks them out of their routine for several days. Goggins purposefully and daily traumatizes his mind with a metered dose of discomfort to force it to cover with a protective crust. He runs under freezing rain, trains at 4 in the morning, and performs the most tedious work precisely when he wants to do it least. He makes suffering his natural comfort zone. To implement this into your life, you must create a structure inside yourself that David calls a one-man special forces unit. You are obligated to consciously seek out friction and discomfort in your routine tasks. If it is hard for you to get up early, wake up an hour earlier. If you are afraid of public speaking or difficult conversations, go and look for them intentionally. Your mind must understand that discomfort is not an emergency event, but a constant working environment. Goggins frequently repeats the phrase, "take a shower in mental hell every day." This means that you should not wait for a crisis to test your resilience. You train it preventatively, destroying laziness at distant approaches. Over time, your threshold for perceiving difficulties will shift so far that things that make ordinary people quit and cry will become a casual, easy warm-up for you. Goggins' character is not an innate gift, not a behavioral mutation, and not a coincidence of lucky circumstances. It is the result of a daily, monotonous, and conscious choice in favor of pain, discipline, and overcoming your own biological resistance. You either control your mind and force your body to execute harsh commands, or your lazy brain takes over and turns you into a safe, soft copy of the person you could have potentially become. The choice is happening right now.